nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Robin Lopez sends it away. Taj Gibson. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
T. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just does everything so well, an all-around, very good player. Offensively, can knock down that shot, but better known for being a 3-and-D type wing who's a lockdown defender.
Count the basket inside.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
T-Wolves with the basketball.
Defense, let's go.
Surveys the floor. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. Great dish to set it up. Otto Porter, he's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves, as they'll take a moment to go over things.
Hey, this up game. Let's take it home now.
Substitutions, Chicago. Into the game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, number 67, Taj Gibson.
4-3. Can't connect.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Timberwolves have the basketball. Rose. To Wiggins. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Beyond the arc for three. To Wiggins. To Towns. Karl Anthony Towns trying to convert the extra try. He struggled so far. Got it.
Gotta come through.
Wiggins to Rose. Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins. No one in the Canadians' postal code with the basket.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
Rose into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. To Towns. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Off Robin Lopez. It'll stay with the T-Wolves. Rose. Gets it in the left corner. Wiggins. Ooh, he'll take that.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
And counted at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Minnesota at the controls. Robin Lopez swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Everything about Porter is so low-key. No social media, and he's one of the few high-caliber NBA players that manages to stay out of the public eye while producing at an elite level in a number of categories.
To Wiggins. Towns. Lets it fly from long range. Porter grabs the board. It was right there. Rose into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Wiggins to Towns. Able to convert inside.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Rose into the front court. Down 8. And a backcourt violation.
For the Timberwolves.
Has a look. The shot almost. Now pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Rose to Wiggins. Baseline drive. Wiggins to the basket, but his shot won't go down. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim. Three quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. The Bulls have the lead. The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Karl Anthony Towns trying to convert the extra try, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Rose to Covington. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you headhunt.
Offensive board.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Done.
Going up.
Can't connect.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Levine. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Teague. Off the assist.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Goes to the left side. Levine. Here's a chance from long range. Second effort. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Rose to Towns. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Rose. Deep left corner for 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Chris Dunn. Rose into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Teague to Covington. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the fourth.
It's Minnesota basketball. Teague. Probing the defense. Cashes in for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
From the outside, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your...
Stuffs it down with authority. Where did that come from?
It's like he got on an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Rose into the front court. Margins 8. To Teague. No good.
Oh, yes, me and you.
To Zach LaVine. Here's Lopez, down low. Robin Lopez. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
Defensive 3-second violation. Chicago. For Minnesota.
It's the free throw. Wiggins. To Rose.
Great.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. To Wiggins. Has a chance. Wiggins, a shot? No.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Wiggins to Towns.
Right.
Rose, nice pass to set things up. Slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Fires the 3. That misses with 3 seconds left. Gorgie James snatching it out of the air. The Bulls take this one as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.